I just exited Wendy's. And while the saucy nugs were good, I struggled with Wendy's. I struggled with Wendy's for the obvious reasons. Because the proverbial damsel, Wendy, from J.M. Barrie's iconic Peter Pan, tortures me with my own struggles with maturity. But that's a struggle for a different day. Saucy nug struggle for a different day. I prefer the spicy nug to the saucy nug. I don't care if it's limited edition. You can take away the saucy nug for all I care. But today's struggle is with finishing the Cervantes novel Don Quixote. Now, this is considered a great novel. I think it's very enjoyable. My experience with Don Quixote has been I've been trying to read it for about 5 years now. And twice, I've gotten most of the way through book 1 of Don Quixote. Never gotten to book 2. And I hear good things about book 2. And I enjoy Sancho Panza and Don Quixote's misadventures. I find it quite funny. Although by the end of part 1, I find it somewhat tedious because a lot of the misadventures seem to center around the same few basic things. It becomes sort of repetitive. It can become sort of a bore. But not only do I hear great things about the second half of this novel, it's considered, and I understand this having read the first few hundred pages of it a couple times now, it's considered the first modern novel in a lot of ways. The way that it does metafiction and pokes fun at itself, it is ahead of its time, I would say. And I'm a fan of Spanish literature in particular. So I will tough it out. I am reading the Edith Grossman translation, which is obviously considered the superlative Cervantes translator, but it is a longer translation. So I struggle with wanting a less complete, a less good translation maybe, but a quicker read. I could read the quicker translation, and I struggle with that urge, but I honor my compulsion not to pick up where I left off in Don Quixote and start at page 200, to read from the beginning the most complete translation of this novel. And you might call me the Sancho Panza of Plymouth County, no longer Norfolk County. You might call me that. Nobody has yet, but you might.